Hello, hello. We're here. Oh my god. A little bit different, but we're still doing some D&D, because we gotta get summoned this weekend. At least on this side. And today, we have a special little one-shot with the very first character, that Brooke made for my campaigns. His name is Olabella. I'll get her to introduce her, who she's playing in a second. And a very strong ally pal of hers, who's an NPC named Elya. So that's going to be a hella fun time. Last year we did the one-shot wedding between Kaz and Olabella. So now we're just going to see what else these two can get up to. Apparently they're going to hell. All of the rules and stuff are still in place that I normally use. If you want to know what those are at any point, you can type in !D&D to get them. The maps, you can type in !D&D maps. I believe all of the maps today I used from KongVector maps, so you can check out their Patreon link there. Otherwise, sit back and chillax. This is gonna be a good time. I've always jump in with the birthday girl. Oh my god. Hey.
Hello.
I still have it as Amora.
Oh no, wrong character.
That's the one thing I didn't change. Actually, while you introduce Olabella, let's see if I can find the one from last year.
Olabella? How do I introduce Olabella?
How
It's
do you
been
do
a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while since I played this character.
It's just been a little bit.
Just a little bit. Really, she's like, I don't know how old she is at the moment, but she's a, what is she? An ethereal elf.
Yes.
So she has wings, which we love. She is a... Wait, I changed that. Why did that not save? Don't know. She is a rogue. What type of rogue is she? She's a something rogue. That's for sure.
Yeah, she, it's a Unearthed Arcana one, so it's not actually used anymore.
Oh, that's right. She is insert rogue.
Yeah.
And fighter. Something. Fighter. Oh, she's currently the Empress of Latov.
She sure is.
She did some shit. A lot of shit. A lot of shit. Now she's getting good. Was getting a happy ending. Until someone crashed her wedding and knocked out pretty much everyone on board.
Yep. While her children, her baby children, were still on board.
Baby children.
Her first set of twins.
Yeah. Interesting.
Very much. Choices, and not good ones on their part.
I did actually make two different versions of the outfit. One was more in like the... I forgot to send it to you. No. One was in more of the like tealish sea colors, because I couldn't remember if we'd given them like a color together for like a... You know how royal families have like a seal thing?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if we'd done that, and I was like, the colors. So I made that one, and then I was like, oh, I really want to match it to him.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I matched it to him.
Fair. Very fair.
Is it under heroes? More. Here it is. But I was like, no, I like that version that I sent you, like, way more fits with the weapon, and I was like, we're gonna match.
Absolutely.
Gotta do some matching. She's so good.
Oh, absolutely.
First character that I played for like a campaign that actually finished.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the third campaign, so you know.
Yeah. People will get a lot more information about her eventually. They haven't done her. What she did in the first campaign hasn't been established just yet.
Cool. Kind of being a little sidetracked.
Just a little.
Just a little. We'll get back there eventually, you know, it's not like anything bad's happening world or anything.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So what I am going to do is I'm going to switch to this real quick so I can update this. Because I just fixed the overlay. Real quick and easy. Hey Ginger, how's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Yeah, save that. Yeah, save that. Now close that so it doesn't fuck with the everything. Now back to this.
Yay.
So that at least is Olabella. Her partner, husband now, Kaz, is a Triton monk, and things like that. He's he's interesting. You've actually finished his side quest and also met him.
Yes. He's what we affectionately refer to as a himbo.
Absolutely. It's a good time.
He's there to support his wife, and he's happy to do that.
Absolutely. And we love him for this. I love it, I love it. I wonder if I can... Okay. And lastly, Elya Prasari is a tiefling illusion wizard. She ends up becoming the the goddess of the Archmage, and does actually ascend a bit before Olabella. So, yeah, eventually Olabella and Kaz do ascend to become deities, known as the Unconditionals.
Which is adorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because of their unconditional love that transcends realities. Straight as hell. We love it.
For children, not so much.
The children, not so much.
For children, gay as fuck.
Absolutely, and we love this. One day we'll come back and we'll do Amelia and Viconia quests, because that'd be fun.
Oh, I don't remember how I played them.
Oh my god, neither.
I've been playing Amora for so long that it's like the only one that's like in my head. All I know is that like Olabella is like she good person, but if you piss her off, you're fucked.
Yep.
Kind of thing.
She was a Gloomstalker ranger, and also
That's what she is.
She was two types of rangers actually, and then she became a Drake ranger as well because she got a little pet dragon, and she confused the fuck out of everyone with it.
That was which one?
Amelia. And she had the little dragon Drake thing, and she was like, "What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about." And there was just a little dragon following her around.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I did not.
To be fair, I do the most chaotic things and then forget that I've done them. So, we are talking about this character that nearly also her mother, who nearly killed people on complete accident.
True. Why is Elya only level 19?
I don't know, she shouldn't be.
She should not be. She should be level 28. 27, sorry.
Yeah, 27. Like we all are. I haven't played this character. What am I doing?
This is gonna be a fun time.
The joys of high-level character.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, by the way, these characters are level 27. This is gonna be a time.
This was a milestone. Literally.
Yes, yes it was. And
I do enjoy milestone leveling.
yeah, I do as well. I think it's fun.
It'd probably be a bit different once we do this campaign again, though.
Oh my god,
Because we
yes.
kind of just speedrun this.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, sorry, I just need Elya to loop back around on screen so I can see what her health actually is meant to be. It's like 300 and something, 301.
301, damn, she got heaps of health.
Oh, hell yeah. She got that bond thing where she would take max at every HP level up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I got 286.
Hell yeah. But let's switch out over as it's been a relatively chill day, luckily. Not very common for Olabella. She's not used to that after her intense amount of duties that she's had to fulfill, even as Empress. She only got married probably a few weeks prior. The children are still only little baby infants. And Elya is actually looking at ascending in at least a few weeks' time. So this would be about time where they would be parting ways. Because Elya is still around at this point, Kaz is doing what he can to look after the children. What is a normal day? Normal day for the immortal Empress Olabella.
Wow.
All the time in the world.
You say that.
Mm-hmm.
You say that, but there's probably a bajillion people coming to the castle to be like, hey, can you help us?
Yes,
Can
absolutely.
you help us solve this dispute?
Mm-hmm. There's
these people are doing bad things.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably be like, getting up in the morning, looking after babies, having food, then having to, I guess, just listen to people's requests. And also do probably a fuck ton of paperwork.
My god, yes.
At some point.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'd probably get in some time to, I don't know, maybe throw some knives around just for some stress release, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And looking after babies again.
Yeah. And
more paperwork.
The cycle continues.
And it continues.
Yeah.
Maybe later in the evening she can go for a fly somewhere.
Hell yeah. You do get some reports in and things like that about some people who are being brought to you in the next couple of weeks. The next couple of days. Who are either going to be exiled or banished or killed. And that is a decision that you do make as the Empress. So you have like a decently sized report on like the things that a couple of these people have done. One of them is going to arrive probably in like 2 days. And he had taken part in some dodgy necromancy and raised a whole cemetery of people to take over a town. And quite a few civilians were, one, terrified, but also harmed in all of that. So that's one that you get to decide about. And another one is more so they're not quite sure what to do with this person, because they had gone and dug up some very old magic items and didn't tell anyone about them. These magic items were very dangerous and should have been taken to literally anywhere that wasn't just their house, because it became very, very dangerous for the town and themselves.
Okay.
But that's in a couple of days. You don't have to worry about that right now. They're just reports that are there. Eventually, as the day winds down, you get a knock on your door, your office door. Elya kind of like slinks in. Do you have time for a break yet?
Yeah.
Good, this place is getting very boring.
Every time.
Sorry.
Every time.
Elya is going to cast Fly on herself, as the two of you climb up the castle on the beachside, and once you get to the top, Elya kind of like races you there. You are incredibly fast because of your rogue abilities as well as your flying speed. I'm pretty sure you can dash like 3 times. Yeah, so lots of movement.
Wow.
So you do beat Elya to the top of the castle, and as Elya's like swinging open the door to climb out, you just hear, "God damn it! How do you always beat me at this? I should cheat and get a head start."
You just need to be faster.
Fine. He snaps her fingers and appears like in front of you over the ledge, and then just stands there and goes, "Bye," and falls. And then you see her start to hover up a few feet ahead of you.
Just straight.
Hello. You open up your white wings and begin to fly on out. You hear a voice in your head say, "What are we going to do today? Nearby? Far away? Or are we just racing?"
Racing.
On your mark, get set, go! She makes off. Give me a perception check.
Oh, damn. Okay. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Perception?
Yep.
What the fuck is... Oh, there it is. That's a 26.
Yeah, a lot of this is gonna be like that. Let's see. Her stealth isn't great. Yeah. You see Elya is starting to cast another spell on herself. She starts to cast, I think it's Freedom of Movement?
As she's doing that, can I, like, sneak up behind her and go, "Boo"?
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check from the sky.
It's a 36.
Well, it just so happens that her passive perception is not 36, so you can do so easily. You fly up under her, and as she's kind of gliding and casting, you kind of like go up between her legs to like piggyback her and kind of fling her. So she gets started and kind of like does a weird little spin in the air, throwing herself off immensely. You may be the Empress, but I will smack a bitch.
You'd have to catch me first.
I can be so gracious as to give you a head start then. And you immediately take off. You immediately know that Elya's gonna use some fucking spell shenanigans. Is there anything in your sheet or anything like that that you're going to do to try and counter what's going on? Whether it's a skill or an ability, that's up to you.
God. I don't know. That's not. That's dark. Oh, look, I have dark vision.
You do!
I know. Nope, that's something else. That's resistance. Oh. What this oh no, that's dodge. I just want to like... Oh, evasion?
Oh, I reckon you could use ethereal jaunt. So I just chucked it in chat.
What? Oh my gosh, there's so many different things.
Right?
Oh yeah, I could use that.
Yeah. So you could just slip into the ethereal plane, which she can't see you.
And then like pop out.
Yeah.
Somewhere else. I'm like, hello.
Cool. You can bop out and try to hide up in the clouds if you want to.
Yes, let's do it. I love that.
Hell yeah. So you do that and give me a stealth check.
Okay. 29.
Hell yeah. So before you go and vanish, Elya is going to cast Dimension Door to teleport 500 feet to try and get to you. And as soon as she does, you do in fact see this as you slip into the ethereal plane, as you can still see everything but in that kind of black and white tint. You see her appear where you would have been and go, bitch! Fuck! Oh, you tricky little shit. She starts flying up and trying to find you.
Can she see me? Oh no, she can't.
As you are slipping back from the ethereal plane, your body is like above the clouds where Elya's not looking.
Yeah.
But your head's not. So it's just your head and then cloud as you're upside down as you appear in front of Elya and she goes, hi. And
like
then
how close are we?
You could like bonk if you leaned forward.
Oh cool, can I like kiss her on the forehead?
You see her like lean back and go, ugh. She kind of like shoves your head into the clouds. As you kind of dip a fair bit. By now it's easily been like 30 minutes of you two just being absolute idiots in the sky.
We love this.
You two are like gliding up easily like thousands of feet above the ground. You can just see like tiny little ant people kind of like wandering around as you two are just kind of hovering up there. Elya, who is like leaning back in like a lax chair position but flying, is just kind of like looking out over everything.
Can I pretend I'm like leaning on a cloud?
Absolutely. I wonder if this is what we'll see when we ascend. I wonder if it's what Nishi sees.
Will you tell me when you get up there?
Oh, of course. I'll give you all the celestial heaven gossip.
Scandalous.
I bet it'll be riveting.
Well, surely they've got something going on up there.
Do you think it will get me demoted if I use that deity to spy on people? Then that we gossip.
Can they really demote you though?
I don't even know who hired me in the first place. Hired? Ascended? I don't know.
chose to drag you from the pits of hell.
Zelya's kind of looking down at everything. Not quite hell. I don't mind this place.
Can be good.
When it's, not trying to end itself, at least.
Yeah, that was... I have to say.
I wonder if I'll find Tani. Tani was the Meg Ganassi that Elya was in love with.
I mean, hopefully all of the Ganassi deserve that at least, if not more.
Oh, so much more.
Hopefully they're just having a party. Maybe age appropriate at times.
I wonder if... Oh. What kind of parties do you think there are up there?
Well, there'll probably be some, like, board game parties. Definitely, probably some drinking parties.
Oh, yes, there would be.
I don't really know.
Neither.
Maybe they just have parties where they sit around and do nothing. What are you meant to do as a deity anyway?
I don't know, but I hope it's something fun.
Hopefully.
I hope
For the
the
year to
booze
do
is good.
something.
We'll see.
I mean, hopefully we get to help.
That would be good.
Well, it would seem to be useless to become a deity just to do nothing.
Oh, God, yes. I wonder if I can say, oh my me. Is that conceited? Oh, I don't care.
Can you take your name in vain?
I hope so. What use is it otherwise?
Tells people what you're called.
Archmage be damned.
Who cares about titles these days?
Oh yes, says the Blade Empress.
Not call myself that.
I think you should, it's pretty badass.
Maybe it would stop people attacking me.
No, there are still some very stupid people out there.
Yeah, they'd probably be like, I want to prove my worth. I'm gonna go attack the Blade Empress. I'll defeat her.
Very good impression. I'm sure they all say that exactly like that too.
Thank you. I've been practicing in the mirror.
Oh, Lord. I believe you.
You shouldn't, because I don't do that.
Okay, when I catch you doing that when I ascend, I'm going to give you so much shit. So much.
I don't do it. Cares.
Oh, that I believe. Yeah, but he's also
I'm
doing
just doing
it
an
while
impression
he's
of
frozen.
him. Yeah, I'm doing an impression of him doing that.
I do wonder what a full day is like in that man's head.
We're just a bit of a party, really.
It's either very overwhelming or absolutely nothing. No offense. He is your husband.
None take.
Unless it's all that mushy bullshit, then, well, I just throw up there.
You might be throwing up a lot then.
Okay, I'll pass entirely.
Yeah, maybe don't try and read us.
No. Okay, good to know. I'm actually gonna close that. The sun keeps ruining my ambience.
Not the ambient.
Yeah, turn it off. Oh, I know what it is. It's upstairs. I'll do that later.
It's the upstairs.
Uh-huh. Close. As you are just heading back, you do get a sending from Evelyn, your youngest sister.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the one that got with... What's her name?
Eagle, yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah. She is a little frantic in saying, I need you to come back to the castle. Now. Someone broke into the castle.
And like that, she's gone. She says nothing, she's just... as fast as she possibly can.
Alright.
Which is actually probably really fucking...
Incredibly fast, actually. Elya sees you take off and is immediately just following behind you.
Elya's like, not again.
Elya will teleport to keep up to you, and then as soon as she reaches you, will kind of put a hand on you and teleport you forward 500 feet. And so,
Nice.
just get you there ever so slightly faster as she recognizes panic.
Woo.
As you get back to the castle, you land on one of the balconies where you can see Everin is pacing back and forth. Kleros, your youngest brother, is just kind of sitting on one of the chairs, just bouncing his leg like... you land, and before you can even ask what's wrong, you can hear things being thrown and there's smashing, as you can hear immense anger coming from Kaz.
Oh no.
Evelyn stands up. Evelyn kind of walks over to you and goes, okay, do I get her to sit down? Kleros is just like, just tell her. And he'll stand up and you see him moving a chair, like, behind you. Okay, so, the kids are gone.
Well, I didn't actually hear that.
The kids are gone?
Where?
We're not sure. We're trying to find out where. We have one person that is left, if Kaz hasn't killed them. Yeah.
Where is this person?
And she'll just motion to where your bedroom leads to, the balcony, and then there's like big sliding doors to where your and Kaz's room is.
Are the doors like double doors, and are they closed currently?
Yes, they are closed.
Oh, cool. I would really like to just bang through them.
Absolutely. They both, like, slam open and kind of, like, bounce off the, like, door stoppers that are on either side as Kaz, who is currently being held back by your two elder siblings, is just absolutely fucking livid at this person who is currently in a, like, force cage.
This is the bedroom, right? Like, I would know what's in here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna, like, walk over to one of the walls
Mm-hmm.
that looks like there's nothing there, and just, like, press slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And just out pop some weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, I would like to just take a very nice looking dagger,
Mm-hmm.
grab it, and just start twirling it in my hand as I walk towards this force cage.
Mm-hmm.
And just walk around, because I'm assuming with force cages you can't really go into them.
No. There's kind
Yeah.
of like a 5 foot kind of square.
Just like walk around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, hello. How are you?
This person who's kind of like has been sitting on the ground, so is now like looking up at you, has kind of been like butt scooting around to keep an eye on you, and every now and again when their back will be to Kaz, they'll be like this person is a blue tiefling. Large jagged scar across their face and a black eye and a normal eye. That is a very cold blue. Wearing essentially like rags. Doing swell. How are you?
Oh, well, I was having such a great day. Just got some awful news. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
We were just told to be the distraction.
What's your name?
Brontus?
Hi, Marcus. Do you know who I am?
The Empress?
And do you know who you took?
I didn't take them. I was just part of the distraction. We were just told to. We came in here and we were just make a ruckus. So we did that. I don't know who they took.
They took children.
Oh.
Babies. So you were going to tell us everything. And if you do tell us everything, I will show you mercy. But if we find out that you've left anything out, that is not on the table anymore. Do we understand each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Who told you to make a ruckus, Montes?
You see, he goes to start to say something, and it does seem to get caught in his throat as he does. So he just goes...
Elya.
Elya walks around behind you. Hello.
Hi. I know he wants to tell me what's going on, but I fear something may be stopping him.
Well, let's see if their magic is stronger than mine. Now, do keep in mind, little tiefling boy, this little cage will vanish, but if you run, you will die. Brontis just nods fiercely. As Kaz seems to have calmed down enough to stand on the other side of the force cage. Tyrell, your oldest brother, and Almelia, your oldest sister, are also on the opposite side. So Brontis is essentially, like, horned on all sides.
Wait, is it Brontis or Montis?
Brontis. B-R.
Oh, Brontis. I was calling him Montis.
Sorry. Yeah.
Dude, if I was this tiefling, I'd be shitting myself.
Yes, my god. Elya snaps her fingers and the force cage does diminish, and you do see, like, the entire being Brontis just relaxes. You may talk freely. Layla Leftel. As your siblings growl. Layla Leftel is the name of your mother, who you are very sure is dead.
Brontis. Are you very sure that the name is Layla Leftel?
Yes, I would not lie to you about this. Just please keep me safe.
Is he sitting down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, crouch down and be... It is our mother's name. And I know for a fact dead. Do you know why I know that, Brontis?
Is scooting back a bit but hits Kaz's leg and is just, like, shaking entirely.
I killed her myself.
So you didn't get along?
Oh, you could say my mother was a bit of a hag. Not a very nice woman.
Okay,
Can I see if he's, like, telling the truth, or if he, like, thinks he's telling the truth?
Yeah, make an insight check.
A 27.
Alright. Dude is too scared to lie. Like, at this point, if he lies, he might as well just stab himself in the chest. Might as well just run head first into the dagger you're holding. He's not doing it. He's telling the truth.
I'm gonna look up at Elya and be like, is there any way she could have survived? Come back.
Considering she was a pawn of Levistus? Potentially. But there is one way to be sure. This won't hurt. Don't squirm. And she's going to place her fingers on Brutus's forehead. And you see her fingers kind of sink into his forehead.
Glad she's not doing it to me.
Yeah, her eyes just kind of go white. And then she retracts. Ugh. Yes, it's her. Uglier than ever.
Brilliant. Wait, is his name Brutus or Brontus?
Brontus. Did I say Brutus?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
Okay. Who else did you work with, Brontus?
He seems to be like a bit disoriented as Elya's like picking out some like gunk from behind her long nails, and I was like, he is a warlock of Levistus. Seems like they needed some meat sacks to throw in the way. So he, as well as the other ones that I assume are now dead, were just a diversion. They needed help from being urchins on the street. Something called to them and they answered. Isn't that right? And he just nods.
Maybe next time, don't try and do this in particular. Guards.
A couple of guards like open up the door.
Take this man to the dungeon. He is not to be harmed, but have guards on him 24/7. I need to know if anything happens to him immediately.
Yes, Empress. And the two of them just like come in, pick him up. As he gets like picked up, he's still pretty disoriented, but Kaz kind of like walked around him sneering. So what do we do now?
We find the children, and I feel like we're gonna have to find our mother to do that. Tracking spells? Anyone know any of those?
Tyrell? Yeah. Give me a second to set up. Oldest brother Tyrell will go out, and he comes back in with a couple of different things as he sets up the spell for scrying. Elya and Amelia sit down as well as they start to look to try and aid the spell in any way that they can. Because they have seen Layla, and also Elya has seen what she looks like currently, as well as Elya's ability to, boost magic. She got that big magic. She does take part in the spell. Takes them an hour to set it up and make sure that everything's right. You can see that Tyrell is trying to hurry up because he can sense like the tension in the room and everything. Amelia is just trying to keep him calm. There were a couple of times initially where Tyrell like goes to set up and get everything ready, and then it kind of gets thrown out. You can feel the magic in the room just kind of skew. The nerves and everything like that definitely get into him. Sorry, just give me a second. Kaz kind of comes around and puts a hand on his shoulder, kneeling down. Look, you are the one that can do this. You've got this. And this time, we can ensure that it is for good. This will be the last time that you will ever see and hear of this woman. Your real family, us right here, have got you. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Terrell takes a deep breath. From the first campaign, the eldest 4 siblings were essentially possessed by Layla to do bidding. They were all married off to people that were disguised as... tieflings that were disguised as just people. In turn for pretty much getting Layla more power. Layla's end goal was to bring back Lephistus. And she was doing anything that she could to make sure that her plan would go smoothly, which also included murdering her husband. You can see Tyrell's shoulders do drop as he calms down a fair bit before setting up the spell and going through with it. Each of them have their eyes closed, and as soon as they open, you can see just like the rushing images go past their eyes. In this moment, you can mostly just see red and fire in their eyes. After a couple of seconds, they kind of blink and squint their eyes. Okay. Well. She's in the 9 hells. No doubt she'll be trying to get to the 5th layer.
What does she need? Children? Or in hell?
It was hard to tell, but she definitely has them.
Well, then I could go to hell.
Yes, we are. Okay. Well, I'm good to go. Kaz is like rolling up his sleeves. And Elya holds out a hand like, Fish boy, we're going to hell. You will burn up to a crisp. These are my kids, Elya. I'm going. You can leave this to the ladies. Just promise you'll contact me if anything goes awry, okay? And he holds up his bracelet. The one that pings if anything bad happens to either of you. I never want to be so far away from you that this pings off again. Okay? And he walks up to you and like cups your face, Olabella. He gives her a kiss on the forehead and kind of smiles in her face. Go get our babies back, Mama.
I'll get them home. And I'll kill that bitch. Again. Hey, Elya.
Yeah.
You got sending, right?
Yes.
Oh. I'd like you to send a message to dear mother. Just... I'm coming. And that's it.
How about just see you soon?
That works too.
Okay. So you begin to cast her dark blue magic, kind of making a little, like, emotion in front of her mouth. We will see you soon. That much is a promise. Spell fades as Elya just grins. You have your sword.
Yes.
And we'll see all of you later. She begins to cast a spell opening up a large doorway. And immediately you can all feel the heat that comes off this doorway as on the other side is just fire. See ya. And Elya jumps through.
When I said I wanted a vacation, this isn't what I meant. Solace.
Hell yes. Okay. And because I forgot to do your token real quick, I'm gonna do that, and we'll take a quick, like, 5-minute break. Yep, and then we'll come back and jump into everything. Just want to make sure I have it all set up.
Sweet.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Be back in a sec. So we won't be going for too long. We're just going to take a quick 5-minute, and we'll catch y'all soon. Alright. Just had to get that set up real quick. But we're back.
Back and ready to party.
Hell yes. Quite literally. So... what goes on is you and Elya arrive in hell.
Oh, nice. We're up.
Yeah, at the bottom.
There we are.
You arrive and immediately can feel that heat as there are imps flying around, and also a just bunch of lava. You can see there are cambions, tieflings, all kinds of fiends. They're just kind of roaming around. And as you arrive, it is immediately just hot as hell here. You look down at yourself and kind of what you were wearing previously, like normal daytime attire for Amora, which is mostly just like, you know, dresses, heels, that kind of thing. It's just like a very casual kind of thing for Amora. Yep. Amora, Olabella. Sorry. My brain. Okay. Elya kind of looks around at some of the cambions that are wandering around, and the two of you walk up to a pair of cambions who are just kind of strolling around. One of them has like a jagged wing, so it doesn't really look like they can fly very well. Elya goes over to them and calls out in Infernal. Does Olabella speak Infernal?
No, because I'm pretty sure you said no one could.
No, that's primordial.
Well, no, she doesn't. Okay. She won't understand anything.
Okay. It's like a series of like deep guttural growling, which you've heard Elya swear every now and again in Infernal, but hearing a full conversation is just like a bunch of rabid dogs just growling at each other. As you're watching this go on, the two of them start to square up to Elya, who... these two are, like, easily 7 foot tall. Elya's, like, barely 5'5". So she's looking up at them, and she just snarls. One that you do know means... fuck off. And she raises her hand up and just, like, swipes at the two of them. The two of them basically get a massive bitch slap and fall to the ground. She goes over and leans down. You see these two start to take off their clothes. Elya holds out the massive arcane hand as they put all the clothes in there. These two now just standing there naked. They just start to run off. Elya like rolls her eyes and comes back over. I think it's more fitting, don't you?
Definitely. Do you know what's even funnier?
What?
Olabella's 5 foot tall.
She's tiny!
She is short as fuck.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
A baby.
A baby. Which makes it even funnier because...
oh my god, it's so...
I'm just imagining people being like, oh, the in-person, and seeing her and be like, the fuck?
Right?
Imagine getting your ass handed to you by someone who's like,
oh my god, yes.
So funny. I love making my characters short.
It's just more fun this way.
It's amusing as hell.
Oh yeah. So the two of you Just get dressed. Elya, like, kind of holds up the arcane hand so it's covering the two of you as you just get changed. Anyone that looks at that direction, Elya just, like, looks at them and sneers and they leave. Because you're both now in your new attire. Being in this very, very warm space, you can feel the feathers on your wings just kind of like bristle a bit because they are just like, not bristle, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Shrivel?
That's the word, thank you. So you try and tuck your wings in closer to your person. As you and Elya start to make your way up towards...
Make my way downtown.
Ye.
Walking fast. Ah, stop doing that, Jesus. I keep moving us like where we are on the map, and then it keeps opening up another tab, and I'm like, oh, stop!
No!
Give.
Thank you. You can see there is up ahead, up here. This is like pretty much like there's a massive desk there, and there's a very, very tiny imp currently sitting cross-legged on that desk. You can see there's like a couple of random objects around them, like books, and you can even see a bell that's there.
Interesting.
So the two of you wander on up to this tiny little boy. Kind of looks at the two of you and goes, Newcomers.
Oh, we've been here before, haven't we, Elya?
We're here regularly.
It's our annual summer vacation.
Ah, yes. So then you know where you're going. You do look rather lost. We're looking for new vacation spots.
Yeah, well, we've seen pretty much everywhere around here. We were wondering where another good place was to go.
So I assume you've seen quite a lot of the Fourth, then.
Yep.
Make a persuasion check.
I thought it was more deception.
Oh, sorry, deception it would be. No, that was my bad.
It doesn't matter. Plus 17.
Let's go.
27.
27. And this little imp just like squints at you.
Okay. Well, if the fourth is not very much to your taste, then perhaps trying the fifth. Who knows? The lower down you go, maybe the more fun activities you'll find to do on your vacation.
That sounds absolutely stunning. Wouldn't you agree, Ellie?
Sure. I mean, anything's got to be better than here. Any other spot would be just as fun, I'm sure. The company is always exquisite. And she's looking over the two that are still naked, kind of like shuffle off, and they're like running away. Oh, that's a new one. And she just smiles. So how would we go about getting to the fifth, then?
Well, if you want to take this exit here, then you will see a, what can only be described as a fiery vortex, and jump in.
Really? Hmm. No elevator? It's very inconvenient.
No stairs. Or a highway.
Not quite. Not here.
Those songs were...
I guess we're going to have to leave a bad review.
I really hate leaving...
Cut out the last part of what you said. Damn it.
I really hate leaving bad reviews on Yelp.
Well, it must be done. And the imp just kind of sits there, kind of like picks at their teeth.
How will we manage?
I'm sure someone will like it here.
What are your little trinkets?
These are things that were found in rifts.
Elya, like, leans over and dings the little bell. Kind of, like, grabs the bell and, like, pulls it close to him. The bell is, like, the size of him, almost.
Don't touch that.
Okay, so then what's that one?
Well, this one is a different bell.
And he pulls it over to himself. It's one of those ones that you
just
pick up and
different
ding.
bells?
Most of them are
different bells.
It's just a lineup of 5 different bells. And then some books.
Do they have a triangle?
Sure.
I'm gonna pick up the triangle and be like, ding!
He, like, flies over to it really quick and is like,
No! This is mine. Do not touch
I
my
just
trinket.
press all the bells at once.
You do, and he's trying to scramble around, and some of the books get knocked over, and you see as one, like, tumbles onto the ground and falls open. It's just this extremely explicit erotica.
Is it about bells?
No. It's about angels. You see one of them, like, falls off and opens up, and it's just a massive set of wings that keeps, like, falling open. And he's like,
No!
he starts, like, folding it up, looks up at you with your massive wings, and goes,
Leave. Leave me be. Leave my bells.
Have fun with your wing. Just walks off.
He's, like, scrambling to pick everything up. As Elliot's just snickering as you both walk away.
God, we're dicks.
As you both walk past the 2 cambions that are still very much naked, Elya just kind of motions back to the imp that's trying to scramble to pick up all the bells and books. You two might get along very well. Grow some different wings, though.
I happen to like my current wings, thank you very much.
Oh no, she's motioning to the 2 naked cambions.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Why would I change my wings?
No. She's just being a smartass to the people that she's already tormented.
How dare she?
You both start to walk along towards, well, the pit that was being talked about.
Oh, we love that.
As you kind of walk over the very rickety train cart rails to get to that side. This thing is so hot. As Elliot's kind of looking down at it.
Oh, that is a fiery pit of hell. Jesus.
Well, he didn't seem to be deceiving us, at least. So, what do you say? Are we taking a leap?
Looks like the only way is down.
This really is hell.
I really was hoping there'd be a highway.
I mean, it seems they made a start with the carriages. I mean, with the carts.
Didn't finish it. Very disappointed.
I'm sure they have a manager here somewhere. They'll probably be already being tormented, actually.
I wonder how you, like, torment a manager.
Well, I mean, this is hell. I'm very sure that Karens come here.
Yeah, but then how do you torment the Karens?
I don't know, probably having, like, gay and trans employees.
They'd probably do it, honestly.
They won't.
Well, for some of them at least.
Yes. Well...
3, 2, 1, jump! And she jumps.
Can take this off my list. And she'll jump it after you. Satan's bath swirl. Let's go! As you are falling down this fiery vortex, you can feel your wings trying to open up to try and catch you, as it's almost instinct. You're falling. Your wings want to open.
But it's a fiery swirl.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them closed.
Yes. You do try and fight that urge to, and as you can see the bottom of something getting closer and closer, you're trying to fight that fear of, I'm just gonna splat. And you do actually open up your wings.
That's gonna hurt.
The sides of them kind of singeing, but rather than burning off, Elya does kind of tumble into you and force them closed. So some of
Such a good friend.
some of them do end up to be like quite blackened. As you end up on the ground, you do land safely. And some of the wings are still... Sorry, some of the feathers are still on fire. Elya immediately, after being burned a little bit herself, she is more resistant to fire, being a tiefling, but is going to like start patting them down. And as she does hurt her hands a bit. So that kind of makes the ends of your wings a black and then a bit red, as Elya is trying to put out some of the flames.
We love a supportive friend.
She kind of shakes her. Fuck. Well, that was a trip. Let's not do that again.
I second that.
Mm-hmm. You two are still kind of standing at the bottom of this like vortex. Looking up, you can still see the fiery thing that you just jumped down. And from the bottom, even though there is immense heat above you, there is an entrance ahead. Pure white coloration, and you can feel a cool breeze coming from it. As the two of you start to head down towards that way.
Hello, Kaz?
The two of you arrive at the bottom, and it is snowing out here. Cold as hell. place.
That's a good idea.
We love color coordination. Let's fucking go. You look up ahead and can see there is a weird set of pathways as well as some weirdly jagged rocks that have a bunch of, like, they seem to be radiating some kind of magical energy. And as you're looking at that, you do in fact see your husband up ahead, who's just kind of inspecting these rocks before taking off in one of the directions, sprinting off very quickly as Kaz normally does.
Did you just see what I saw?
Do I have permission to kick your husband's ass?
I mean, if that is my husband, absolutely.
Good. Let's follow him. I don't even know how he would have gotten here.
I mean, you could ask him. I don't know if sending works this far down.
I wouldn't have a clue. It probably has a decent chance of working, but... Let's see. Let's follow behind first.
Oh, we sneak in?
Oh, we are sneaking, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Elya pretty much, like, starts to take a couple of steps forward, and as soon as she takes, like, 2 steps forward, you're immediately like, this is not gonna work. Elya's not stealthy. Okay, fine, I'll stick to what I'm good at. She casts magic on herself and just turns invisible. So she can roll stealth with advantage.
Oh. What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, queen. Cool. I guess I need...
Yes, you do.
So 37.
Okay, that's a 37 and a 13.
You think that's average out enough?
Maybe.
Wait, what did my cloak do?
Oh, that's the thing that gives you disadvantage on being attacked.
Oh, the cloak of placement.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Let's go.
Yeah. You head up through this little space. Oh, Elya's still there, my bad. Oh my god, can this cooperate, please?
Computer says no.
Apparently does.
What?
I'm gonna have to refresh. Give me a sec. God damn it.
Woo!
Whoa.
Gotta love technical difficulty.
Absolutely. Okay, there's an Elya and there's an Olabella. Cool. So you are both kind of sneaking up. There's not a hell of a lot to hide behind around here as you step out across a frozen lake.
Okay.
And you do still see Kaz up ahead as he's kind of looking around and turns back towards you. Bells. I can explain. I just wanted to help.
How did you get here?
Are you keeping your distance from him?
Yes.
Okay. As he is walking forwards. Give me an insight check.
Oh, inside. Oh. It's an 18.
Nice.
Wait, do I have anything that... I saw something about superiority dice, but I don't think it does insight. No. We're good.
Don't you have a thing that lets you re-roll things? Or is that just attacks only?
That I just saw is... That. Oh, that's attack one. You know, I have 2 different attack ones.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
no,
okay.
no. Alternatively, if you fail an ability check, the D20 is a 20.
Yeah.
So I could do that,
You could.
but I'm not gonna.
Okay. You believe that this is actually Kaz, though he's still not answering how he got here. I went into town and asked one of the mages.
How do I... It's like, it's entirely plausible that you could go and ask a mage to do that, especially as, like, royalty and they would do it.
Yeah.
But it's... Ugh. But how did you get down to this level? Like, we should have seen you?
I got teleported right to this one. I told them about Levistus, so they sent me here.
Why couldn't you have done that earlier?
Because I haven't exactly been here. I could give them a random estimation, but could at least send us to somewhere that we had been before, and then find a way to go down. Not a lot of people have been to this lair and survived. And also why I've been to the fourth is not of her concern.
Keep your secrets then.
I shall.
Well, I think he just wants to help. I'd rather he go home. Can you, like, come home?
I could try something. But this is more to see if he is actually who he says he is. Elya's gonna go up to him, still keeping a like reasonable distance.
Oh, hello.
Mm? And the... Sorry, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Ow.
Bless you again.
Thank you. You can see the start of a spell that you saw Elya cast not too long ago. It seems to be Dispel Magic. And as she dispels it, you can see Kaz, like, glaring at Elya.
Like Kaz.
He starts to smile. And then it starts getting bigger. Till the grin is just impossibly large on his face. As he starts to morph. Very well then.
This is the mother, isn't it? No, this is just a hag.
You're just a hag. Can you give me a history check, please?
Well, I definitely didn't marry that.
No, debatable. Elliot just turns to you and just laughs a bit.
The 20.
Okay. Really? 19? She has a plus fucking 13. The natural 20 is very nice, but there are lots of old fables and stories about hags and things like that, and one of which is of a very particular old woman. You're not really used to seeing her without her weird chicken house. And why she's down here is a whole nother question. Being disguised as Kaz specifically? Suspicious.
Do I know her name?
You would know her name is Baba Yaga.
I knew it was something and I couldn't think of it.
I do need you to roll for initiative, though.
Oh, yay!
Mm-hmm.
Fight time!
Fight time.
Do I know anything about hags?
Give me a history check.
22.
Alright. After the whole endeavour with your mother, you did a little bit of research and could at least know that they are very potent magic users. And they do have shape-changing abilities. When they are in covens, they are especially deadly. So if you encounter more than one hag at a time, it is terrible. Aside from that, normal hag things like they normally need the whole weird Eye of Newt, whatever stuff, and children to do spell castings, to do things, keep their mortality and things like that. But I'll say you do know that Baba Yaga was always very much a reclusive person. So if it's her here, at least she's probably not with other people. Question mark. I do need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw, though.
Why do I feel like I have advantage on this? I'd like to. What does it work on? No, it doesn't work on saving throws, does it?
Depends on the ability. Can you use
Oh, I've got
superiority dice for it? Hold on, let me look at your sheet.
it's an ability check.
Proficiency in wisdom saving throws, blood sense, death.
I know there's something that rolls something. I have proficiency in wisdom saving throws. I don't know what that means.
It means you get a bonus to it.
Oh, nice. That totally helped me. Where did I see something about?
This isn't a spell, but that would be...
It's not an ability check, is it?
No, it's very specifically a saving throw. Do you have Indomitable? No,
probably.
you don't. Tokens of past lives. Nope, that's a thing that you could choose to do. Bottom of grave, cunning action. Oh wait, where's your amulet thing again? What is your...
Oh, it might also depend what the spell does as well. Because she's an elf.
Oh, it's not a spell, which is why you don't have advantage on it. So yes, I believe it is a natural one.
God damn it.
I say. So you don't want to give her an inspiration point? Come on, guys.
Of course this happened. Of course it follows me. I'm level 27. This isn't meant to happen. I was doing so well.
I'm sorry.
It's just the shock of seeing your husband turn into Baba Yaga.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, okay. Let's just go with the one. It'll be funny.
Okay.
Potentially.
It is the pure shock of seeing your husband turned into Baba Yaga that you become frightened for 1 minute. So, frightened condition. Whenever I can bring it up.
It's like you run away from it, right?
Frightened creature has disadvantage ability checks and attack rolls where the source of its fear is within line of sight and you can't move willingly towards it.
Can I attack it?
You can attack it, but you can't move towards it.
It's fine. Actually.
What's that?
Has disadvantage. No, that's an ability check. That's no. That's no. God damn it. And there's no way to, like, throw it off? Or anything?
You can
Wait,
try
what
again
do
at the end of your
heroism...
turn.
What do heroism potions do?
Check.
I have a bunch of potions, I don't know what the fuck they do.
Potion of heroism.
I've got speed, heroism, invulnerability, and vitality.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know what any
Gain
of
10 temporary hit points that last for an hour, and you're under the effect of the Bliss spell. I believe the spell heroism gives you
Bliss.
gives you no frightened.
Yeah, there's something.
So the spell does, but the potion does not.
What is the
The potion's
that's
just 10 temporary hit points
adding
and
shit?
Bliss spell.
Let me just add that up there. Vitality. Oh, cool. That didn't come up with anything. Ability. I accidentally. Okay, apparently some of these potions just don't exist, which is great.
Hell yeah.
But what can I do? Run away. Currently. Does it... You can't... Okay, I just can't move closer, right?
Yeah.
So I can stay exactly, 20 feet away at all times.
Yes.
Okay, as long as I stay at least 20 feet away at all times. Cool. I don't know if that would work considering this bitch can see us. As my bonus action, can I hide?
You were gonna have to roll very high.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
I'd say you can try and hide behind this, but she's also going to be looking at you, so I think you might have disadvantage on this. But the DC will be decently high.
Okay, what do I need to roll though?
It'd be stealth. Okay. You try to duck behind here. You think you're hidden.
Okay, will I still be... Because I'm trying to do something specific.
Okay.
And I need to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
Am I still within 30 feet? I am.
As it would count from where, like, the edge of her thing is, so you're within 20 feet. So you can still do it.
Oh, dope. I want to... Where the fuck is it? Use bolts from the grave.
Does that require you to have attacked first?
Nope. You just have to... Immediately after you use your... Wait, I'll just put...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You've used your cunning action to hide. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I wanted to hide.
Yeah, okay. No, I like it. Okay.
I was like, what the fuck can I do?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That uses my sneak attack for this turn. I can't do much currently.
That's okay.
So I'm like, what fucking can I do?
Hell yeah.
Bolts from the grave. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be high enough.
A 20 will hit.
Oh, dope. It's 54 necrotic.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Checks on blah blah blah. Cool. Alright, you deal 54 necrotic damage.
Can I try shake off this frightened state?
Hell yeah, at the end of your turn you can do so.
Okay, what do I roll again? It's a wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 24?
Yes, it does save. You're now over that initial shock of, that was my husband too. What the fuck? I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Yes! Shenanigan!
Mm-hmm. Is that all for your turn?
That is all for my turn.
Mm-hmm. Elya, who is still standing quite close, is gonna pulls out her staff and twirls it around her fingers. And is going to... Sure. Is going to use her staff to cast Lightning Bolt, but is gonna upcast it to 9th level because she can.
Jesus, woman.
I didn't roll the thing. Okay. So what? It's 8. It's 3rd. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. It's an extra 6, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, stop it. Was it 14 D8? D6.
Jeez.
And she gets to roll a dexterity saving throw. She rolled a natural fucking 1. So she's taking 46 points of damage. Yes, she is. As Elya kind of takes a step around, kind of circling her, being like, shit, I thought that'd be better. Come on, show us what you have. And kind of turns around to have a look at this tiny little caster. And is going to... start morphing into something else. Still within that same size, you see she starts to grow scales across her skin and up her neck as her jaw kind of snaps and starts to hang open a bit wider. She turns towards Elya and lets out a massive shriek as she is going to use Draconic Transformation to give herself a breath weapon. So Ellie needs to make a dexterity save. She does have advantage on these, and luckily a 28 is enough. But she's still going to take half damage of 68. And Ellie takes 15 force damage. That's the end of her turn. Elya. Fucking Olabella. My bad.
Okay.
Why vowels?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I can attack twice and have a bonus action. Because I took fighter. And I have, what is it? Where is it? There's so many. Action search?
You do have action surge.
And we usually have one action and a bonus action, right? So I should have 2 actions and a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
But I can only do that once,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then it's just an action and a
Yeah.
bonus action. Okay,
That's right.
cool. What does it cost to put... I don't know if she'd be immune to poison. To put poison on a blade.
I'd say a bonus action. Because you'd have it on your belt.
Well, I have a lot of that potion.
Mhm.
It's like I have a lot of that poison.
You do.
I really used poison, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I know I have them written down somewhere. I think they're in there. Oh, they're all down here. Okay. Since I have so many of them, I would like as a bonus action
Mhm.
to put purple worm poison on my rapier,
Hell yeah.
and then as an action,
Mhm.
I'd like to attack,
Mhm.
which should hopefully give me sneak attack if I damage them. Because Ellie is within 5 feet, so I get sneak attack.
I think you have to be flanking unless you're a very specific type of...
Am I not flanking currently?
Flanking would be like directly across, so flanking needs to be parallel. So
Well,
you
it
need to be
says...
there.
But it says I don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of that target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh yeah, because this is the... Yeah, we're using a very old version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go off that, which means yes. We'll
Okay.
we'll go from that.
We'll just
Because otherwise
use
we're...
yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise a whole bunch of other
Cool.
shit, which we're not doing.
Let me try and attack.
Hell yeah.
First of all.
Okay.
Wait, am I using version 1 or version 2
Alright.
of the rapier? Is it version 2?
It'd be version 2, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Are you serious?
You don't understand. I have a plus 15. Okay, no, I'm using a thingy. I can make it hit.
Yes, you can. You can.
Like.
Okay, it hits. Roll your damage.
Well, which one? Wait, are there two different ones? Okay. I have two different ones. I have one that's a boon and one that's a rogue ability.
Oh, you can use your rogue ability one, and then you can keep your
Yeah.
other ones for later.
Okay, we'll use stroke of blood.
Okay, go.
So it hits.
It hits.
It hits. Dope. It hits sneak attack. Oh my.
Okay, roll your damage. This is one of those games I'm gonna need.
What the fuck?
Yeah, welcome to being a rogue.
My sneak attack and my poison.
My
Do you know what the stupid thing is? There's another ability that'll let you re-roll some of the dice, like attack dice, damage
my
dice.
god. Oh, it adds both
I'm
of
not
them.
gonna use
Shit.
that, but like,
Okay,
oh, that's so funny.
so what I need to do is that's the necrotic part. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is... 19. Why am I doing it like that? Oh my god.
I think it's sneak attack and then the poison.
It is. So the sneak attack is 44 because She is immune to poison.
Fuck! My poison!
Oh, sorry.
Oh well.
Yeah. Would you be able to
I'll deal with it.
turn off the purple worm stuff so that otherwise I have to do manual addition?
My poison.
I'm sorry. She's Baba Yaga. She's already a poisonous bitch.
Well, to be fair, I thought that might be the case, but I was like, I'll just give it a go anyway.
Fuck yeah,
And
now
like
you know.
16 of them. Well,
Hell
no.
yeah.
Might
So
as
you've
well.
still got...
I'm also gonna use my action surge to attack again.
Yes! You don't have sneak attack on this one. You only get that once per attack, I believe.
That's fine. Yeah, once a round.
Yes, that's the one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn, good shit.
I think I'm like, do you know how much that is on a critical?
Let's fucking go. Let's find out. It's a shame that's not on the sneak attack one though.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like 100.
Oh yeah, it is. It's 26.
Like a critical.
So
My dice.
that's 114 damage anyway.
Let's go, bitch.
Hell yeah. You up and stab this bitch. You are pretty much like stabbing around her like calf area because she's massive. But yeah. You can see the poison that's in your blade as you stab into her. It does like go onto her skin, but then kind of like melt off as it hits the ground beneath you. It does in fact just burn straight through the ice though. The acid. I mean the poison, sorry.
We love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
No, that's it.
Alright. Elya is going to cast... Actually, she's going to move down a bit. And then up above Baba Yaga's head. She looks over to you and says, "You're probably gonna want to fly after this." And she puts her hands together and starts to whirl them in the air, as from above, she just casts a fucking meteor storm.
No.
4 different points that you can see within range in a 40-foot cube sphere centered on a point you choose. Yeah. So this will pretty much like crack the ice and everything because it hits where Baba Yaga is. So she's gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw. Again, garbage dexterity. She gets kind of flung back this way towards the edge. And while she doesn't take the fire damage, as Elya kind of skids across the ice a bit, you just hear Elya yell, "Shit! Of course, because we're in fucking hell. God damn it." But she does take the 65.
Oof.
Baba Yaga.
This is a concentration spell. So she needs to roll 2 of these. That's enough. Okay, bonus action per thing. She's gonna cast... Erupting Earth on Olabella. So, oh, I can get both of you. Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
This is the thing when you have way too many things.
Oh god, yeah.
So I swear there was something about Dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, if you succeed, then you can choose to not take any damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least you know.
Yeah. That one's evasion.
Dex 3. Oh, yeah. What?
Are you going to keep that roll?
Can. I'm looking for something.
Okay.
That's what I want. That's what I wanted. What was I looking for again? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I'll keep that.
Okay. That's not enough to save, but you can choose to uncanny dodge to take half anyway. You can do that once per turn. Like, per round, sorry. Because that's what uncanny dodge does.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
That's my reaction, eh?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So the both of you are taking 24 points of damage. It is all bludgeoning.
Minus 24. Cool.
And then I do need another dexterity save, as a bonus action she can do another breath weapon.
Oh, this is the Asian one? Wait. Wait, so evasion halved it anyway.
You have to succeed.
No, you don't.
You don't?
No, if you succeed you take no damage, if you fail you take half.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay. So are you still going to use... Hold on, you just put it up.
There's so many abilities
There's
we haven't
so
used
many.
in so long.
Okay, such as... Okay. Okay, so you take 12 then, because you're using Uncanny Dodge on
Okay.
top of that. Okay, yeah.
So I'll just add 12, because we took 24, right?
Yeah, just do that. But for this
Okay, I need
one...
to do another one.
Yes, and that was the second one that you did. Elya failed, so she's taking 38. And you're taking... You're taking nothing!
Nothing!
Absolutely nada.
Look at those! Look at those!
Damn!
When does that ever happen?
Right? My god. And with that, it is your turn again.
Dope. Oh, okay. To take a potion, is that a bonus action?
Yep.
I would like to take a potion of speed.
Hell yes, let's go.
So it puts haste, so I get an action.
So you get an
extra
action. Fuck yes.
I'll probably be fucked after.
It's fine.
Okay. Flying doesn't. It's not an action. Do it, right?
No, you just do it as part of your movement.
That's not what I want. I want the ruler. Oh, it's only like 20. That's fine. So I'm just gonna like fly a little bit.
Hell yeah.
You know, the ground's all probably fucky.
Absolutely is.
I won't get sneak attack because I don't have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay. Because we are just gonna try and hit her twice anyway.
Let's go.
23 hit.
23 does hit. Hell yeah.
Oh, I have thingies, don't I, with the weapon? They do different thingies. Whenever I find them. Ah, vestige. Oh no, that's a bonus action. I already used my bonus action.
It's 43 points of damage.
But I can do harmful pierce anyway. Is harmful pierce already added to the vestige?
Is what, sorry?
Or harmful pierce. There we go. Harmful pierce?
Yep, that's already infused into it.
That's already added. Okay,
yeah, that's what
cool.
the 14 is in there.
Then we're just gonna try and hit her again.
Elya, go for it.
A 22 hit.
22 does hit.
We don't.
So that is 35. Nice.
That is.
Is damage. Is that all that Olabella's gonna do?
Yeah, I think she can.
Hell yeah. In that case... Elya is going to, from way back where she is going to do one of her favourite things. Since she is a fucking insane caster, she has, I believe, level... What is it? Show me. She has a 12th level spell slot.
Jesus.
So she's going to use that to pretty much automatically hit by casting Mythic Missile. Which is not that. I need the spell itself.
Jesus.
So, she gets...
A fuck ton of darts is what she gets.
a fuck ton. Second, you get another, so it's... 3... plus 12 is 15d4. In plus 15. And this automatically hits.
Oh, let's go.
Does 63 points of damage, but that is her 12th level spell slot. And she's just going to stand back, and a massive array of just little electric blue bolts just fly out of Elya and just barrage Baba Yaga. Hell yeah. Is all of this worth it yet? Or are you going to give up and tell us where we can find the children? You can end this now, or you can die. Trust me. You don't want to fuck with me, but you also don't want to fuck with an angry mother. Baba Yaga is going to cast... Is that concentration? No, sick.
That's not something I want to hear.
A lot of these are concentration. God, why are all these spells so massive? How high up is Olabella flying?
5 feet.
Okay, so it is.
Not very far, just enough to be like off the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. She is going to cast... What? Oh, actually, yeah. She goes to cast a spell at Elya. you see a sickly green line cast out towards her. As it does, it wraps itself around Elya's head and starting to constrict her head. Elya needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Come on.
She has advantage on these because, of course, she does. She's
a wizard.
she is the Archmage. And I need to find out what her thing is because. She goes to cast this and it starts to constrict around Elya's head and around her throat. And as it starts to, Elya snaps her fingers and the kind of tether snaps. It lessens itself around Elya's head as she didn't actually make that saving throw. But she counterspelled it.
Oh. Rough.
And instead, Barbag is going to move around there, and I need you both to make another saving throw. Dex save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. 24.
Nice. Dang. What does her thing tell me? You take 16. Elya takes 32. Points of force damage. As again, she opens up her unhinged jaw and just screams at you. You both feel this massive force start to push you back a bit as it just barrages your brain. Olabella, it's your turn.
What's that thing? I forgot the thing.
What's
So I
that?
have the two things. The one where if I fail I take half, but I can also use a reaction to half. Yeah.
Oh, uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. Can I do that? Just use my reaction to half it again.
Yeah. So it goes from 16 to 8.
Oh, I keep double clicking.
It's okay.
What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Man. I don't have advantage this sucks.
You have to yell at Elya to get over there.
I mean, Elya's a bit busy right now, probably being, I don't know, somehow choked.
Oh, she snapped that, it's fine. She's not into
Oh,
that.
That's fine. Oh, I can't do that. Forgot I have that. How close do they have to... Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will use my sneak attack. Cool. I'm gonna hit her. Love this.
Fuck yes, let's go.
We preach this.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And because I've still got the potion going, we're gonna hit her again.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
27.
Absolutely.
Cool. And
Oops.
then we are going to disengage,
Okay.
which means she can't attack me, right? She gets no attack of opportunity.
No attack of opportunity, that's right.
Cool. We're gonna move back a little bit. And then we're gonna bolts from the grave.
Hell yes, let's go.
Where is that? I know that's in here somewhere.
21 does hit.
16 necrotic.
Hell yes, you do.
I think I have a thing.
202 points of damage. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
What is that? We use bolts from the grave.
Your sneak
Oh,
attack.
I just use my sneak attack. Oh, cool. I don't have to like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good.
Nice. So I moved. Oh yeah, that's all good. Cool, and then that will be my turn.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright. Let's see. Elya's gonna cast a fun one. I'm gonna put that to the back. Make that bigger. I think that's about what it is. As she becomes the sun from Teletubbies.
The face.
Elya. Elya is going to cast Sunburst. As she yells out, "Close your eyes!"
Okay.
And where did they go? She needs a con save. That is not enough to make that, as she takes 36 points of radiant damage.
Love that. Brilliant.
And I believe she is vulnerable to that. So she takes 72 points of damage instead of the other one. And Elya's
So
now...
if you ever go to the hills, take a cleric.
Yes, yeah. Tyrell would have been great right about now. Yeah, Tyrell or Claros. They were both clerics. So Elya is concentrating on that spell. No, she's not. It's just a thing that happens. Cool. At the end of each of its turns, she is currently blind as well. So she can't see. I was going to give her a bleeding eye. Elya's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go over there. And that's the end of her turn. Blinded creatures have disadvantage.
How does it work if you already have disadvantage?
Right. Unlikely fails any ability check that requires sight. Okay. She's not doing that. Instead, she's just going to yell out in the general direction that she was before, which was this way. Which only gets Olabella. So can I get another Dex saving throw?
What do you want?
Hell yeah. So you're taking half. Do you want to half that again?
Yeah, might as well.
Fair enough. So that's what, 38. You take 10 points of damage.
Probably just heck, I would just give up, honestly.
Right. That one. And con save at the end of each of her turns. She's just gonna generally swipe out to try and hit something, which she's not going to because no one's actually there. She still fails, so she's still blind. Oh, Bella, it's your turn.
If she's blind, what does that mean for us?
It means that you have advantage.
Sneak attack!
Sneak attack! Let's fucking go!
Okay. Fly up again. Attack!
Attack!
With sneak attack. Let me just add that. I use a superiority dice?
Mm-hmm.
What are they? A D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
To add to the add D.
Actually, let me check.
So 3. So that'll be 21. The 21 hit.
21 would hit. I just want to check because you might have gotten a bone for it. But you can still roll your damage though. Still do that. I'm just gonna check something.
That work?
Let's
That
do-
one? Sneak attack?
I didn't roll your sneak attack.
Ah, ma'am, I have it click on.
Just click it and it'll roll it for you.
Oh, can I re-roll that one? I have a thingy.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is it? A D10.
Yeah.
A 9.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just add 8 to that.
Cool.
So it'll be 53.
Cool.
53 plus other math.
Still under highs. Power attack again.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Ah,
Fuck yes, let's
hell,
go.
let's go.
Where are these rolls in our regular campaign?
I know, right?
Jesus.
Alright, roll that damage. So that's 36, 36.
Can I just be like, tell me, and this will end?
It is a straight 150 points of damage. By the way, she doesn't look phased by this. Like, she's just chilling. I mean, she's phased by the fact she can't see.
Bitch, I've done at least 500 damage on you. What do you mean you're not phased?
Yeah.
That's the end of it, yeah.
Okay. Still, fucking awesome amount of damage. So gonna take that one off, and Elya is going to... Is it still a blind thing? Yeah, still
Already
blinded thing. She's going to run around to this side so that she's flanking with you. And then she's going to give herself a little... Here's the thing I'm looking for. Here's...
Oh man, I didn't realize that's a thing. Fuck.
Give herself just the little beam this time. She doesn't need the massive one, because she's going to concentrate on this and have it keep doing damage. And in this one, I believe... I'm just going to say that she can. She's going to cast this at 11th, because she has that. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11d8. And plus nothing. But it is a con save. She did roll a 23, so she's taking half damage. But half of it goes back to normal because she's vulnerable to it. But Elya's still going to be concentrating on that. So she'll just keep up that. Baba Yaga's now no longer blinded. She is going to try and do a glare at you.
A what?
A very big glare, since she opens her eyes and you are the one that are pretty much just like in front of her. Can I get you to roll a wisdom saving throw?
Pushing on these. I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 30.
I'm so glad you rolled well. Seriously.
What would it happen if I didn't?
You would have dropped to 0 hit points.
Technically I would have been on 1, but you know.
True, your thing. That would have been funny though. But you
It
rolled a
would've.
30. And as she's just glaring at you, as soon as she opens her eyes, bloodshot, you just stare her blank in the face.
Can I glare back?
Absolutely. Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Scare. I'm not good at these.
Okay.
40.
She kind of gives you a very, like, cheeky smile. She's like, hey, you tried.
Stab a bitch in a second.
Mhm. She kind of tilts her head at you very slowly, just smiling. Is that... What do you mean, is that? That wasn't your turn. It is now your turn.
It's now my turn.
My bad.
I also have a feat
Mhm.
that if I roll a crit, I can add another dice. of
Okay.
damage.
Alright. We'll keep that in mind from now on.
Yeah, I
Yep.
kind of forgot about that one.
Hey, there's a lot on that sheet.
Oh my god, is there ever? Okay, we're gonna do, I have advantage now, right? Because Elya's with him.
Correct.
We're gonna do another sneak attack. It's a 29.
Hell yes, it does hit.
Oh. Those roll. Oh, can I reroll that 1 on the sneak attack?
Fuck yeah.
It's a D10. It's a 1 anyway!
Alright, so it would stay the same.
It stays the same. But I keep clicking wrong. Okay, that's the first one, and then we'll do another one.
Hell yeah.
So 23.
23 does hit.
I
Oh,
ticked
nice.
sneak attack. I did tick that off. I don't know why it does this.
That's alright. Okay, is that all for your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep glaring at
Okay.
this woman. Oh, this hag.
Yeah. You do 139 points of damage. Elya's going to... So she's keeping concentration on the spell, it just redoes the same amount of damage. Which is that... Which is a con save. I rolled dexterity. 23 is enough, but it's halved and then not halved because vulnerabilities. It is Baba Yaga's turn again. And she kind of takes a step back, not out of range from you guys, but so that she can see both of you. And she'll kind of just like dust off her shoulder and look between the two of you before saying, alright, ow. It's a damn radiant damage. I wouldn't have taken you for a cleric. Little tiefling. What are you talking about? I'm not a cleric. You have a very wide arsenal then. And Ellie just laughs and goes, I've heard that before, thanks.
Oh my god.
Well, I was only hired to buy some time. I don't actually intend on dying to you little things today. But this was fun. If you ever do want to, well, test yourselves again, I'm more than happy to partake in whatever games you wish to play. But for now, it kind of like holds up her wrist that doesn't have any kind of watch on it. Yes, I'm done. And before she can blip into the ethereal plane, she is going to turn towards you, Olabella, and say, "Oh, by the way, keep going up ahead. You'll find who you're looking for." She does still have them. Whose side are you on again? Oh, I don't do sides, I just middle.
She's here for the drama.
Oh, yes. Spices up the eternity. Try it sometime.
Maybe I will.
Good, good. And she's literally just gonna leave. Oops, I put her on the map. She now stays there for eternity.
Stays there for eternity.
She just fucking leaves.
She's like, I've had my fun, bye.
Pretty much. Okay.
Well, Ellie is a bit hurt.
A little bit.
But
You know, I aspire to be like that when I grow old and wrinkly.
dramatic.
Yes!
Aren't you already?
Hopefully tenfold.
I can see it.
I only hope so.
Are you okay? Because we should probably keep going that way.
Okay, let's go. Watch out for the ice. It sucks when you slip on it.
Olabella's just gonna fly as far off the ground so she doesn't sit on the ice.
Elya, who is attempting to run, just flips you off. And then teleports herself to the end. But you continue up ahead.
Can I be a bit sneaky?
Hell yes you can. Roll that
A
stuff.
bit quiet? Very quiet, very stealthy, very rogue-like.
Very roguelike. Roll that stealth.
Okie-dokie. The 32.
Nice. You are so hidden that even Elya loses sight of you for a minute, but she's used to this by now, so she doesn't try and look for you. She's just like, oh. So the two of you run towards the next area. You can see there's a platform up ahead. I will send you this image because this is...
Is it terrifying?
No. I actually think I did a good job. Because that's what she looks like now.
Ooh. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the character, but I
Oh,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah. The character itself, she can go fucking die in a hole.
Fucking die in a hole.
Yeah. It'll come through on the loop eventually. It's Layla up ahead. But,
Layla Lifter. I was like, I remember the name Lifter, but why the fuck do I know?
yeah. It's Olabella's maiden name.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. You run up ahead. You are currently, invisible.
Hidden. Hiding.
Hiding. You're not quite flying. But as Elya runs up to the base, we'll say that you're kind of hidden over there. Up ahead is a woman with purpley blue skin, very curled white horns, and holding a staff that is like a hand grasping upwards. Long clawed nails, she's wearing rags pretty much, and is currently holding 2 infant babies wrapped up in, sorry, what's it called? Both of them are swaddled, I think is the word, like wrapped up.
That is the word.
And she is holding both of them. She rushes into the middle of this giant pillar, and is holding them, very gently placing both of them down onto the ground, and then grabbing her staff out. Elihu is approaching not so stealthily. Layla turns around towards where the sound is. Hi there. I didn't think I'd be seeing you again. How unfortunate. Where is she? I know she's here with you. Who? What are you talking about? That wretched thing of mine that stole my wings. No, you would have lost them eventually anyway. It's not really like you owned them in the first place.
Ooh.
I worked for everything that I have. And look what it got you. Great job.
While this is going on, can I try like sneak around?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
She does currently have her back to both of them. The 2 children are kind of like close together, trying to like roll away, but they're kind of rolling into each other. They are both currently crying.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Do I need to roll another stealth check?
I would say yes, because she is currently like now at least aware that you might be somewhere.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but she is very much preoccupied with Elya at the moment.
What was that up? Use that. Already used that? Yeah. No, that's a... Yeah, no, I already used that. That's fine.
Okay.
Just looking at stuff. Okay, stealth. A 34.
34, higher than the previous time. Let's fucking go. Where are you trying to go to? Let's move yourself.
Because, like, where are the children?
So they would be... I'll just check some little things, I guess. Oh my god, cooperate, you fucking thing. So, they're like there.
Yeah, so she's facing Elya?
Yes, she's currently facing Elya.
Yeah, so I'm
who's
trying to get her,
sort of
like,
walking up here.
around, like, this way?
Yep, absolutely.
To get to the children and, like, snatch them and fly off, pretty much.
Alright.
Or, like, run off.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Alright. And I'll say with the 34, you can get to this side up where these other set of stairs are behind her, and you can very, very quietly go up to where the kids are. As they see you, though, because you get close to them, they're obviously going to notice their mother.
Yeah.
They do start, like, their cries do start softening. Because they see their mother.
Yeah. Can I grab them?
Give me a... Let's go with initiative roll. And we'll see who acts first, whether it's the hag turning around or if it's you grabbing them. Because that's what will put us into initiative.
God. Please roll well.
25. Hell yes. Let's see what she rolls. 14. Alright. You can, in fact, grab your children. And since you would be going before she would, you do have a whole action to do whatever you want.
Um, can you ethereal jaunt while carrying children?
Chuck it up again.
Because I don't actually know if you can.
I have no idea.
Where the fuck is it?
Fuck, wrong one. This one. Sorry, played the wrong
It's
song.
in here somewhere.
It's like near the bottom.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna say whatever you are carrying, because you are quite literally like holding the both of them together close to your person, and
Yeah.
these are your kids. They have a part of you with them.
Yeah.
So I would say that you would be allowed to ethereal jaunt with them.
Okay. So that's not me. I'm currently here.
Yeah.
So that just uses my cunning action, correct?
Yes, that's right. So your bonus action.
Okay. That would take me up to. Where the fuck? There. Is that there? And then I could run to Elya.
Yep.
Give Elya the children.
Okay.
Be like, get out of here. Get them to safety.
Yep.
And then turn around and well, I can't really. I'm not close enough to it or anything.
No.
But just like get out of way.
Okay. Yeah. You can absolutely do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you do sit and do that, and you're standing in front of Elya now. Elya now has
Yes.
both of the children as she is just kind of like still sneering at Layla. It is now Layla, aka the Hag's turn. Okay. I need to make sure that this is only whispering rolls. It is not. Let me change that real quick. Okay, cool. Just in case.
Oh.
Okay, cool. That's working. Ellie needs to make a con save.
Thank fuck.
Natural fucking 20.
Thank fuck.
As the hag kind of reaches out and tries to grab towards where Elya is. She was pretty much like already starting to turn around. She looks over her shoulder and goes, "Really? That's the
real
magic you have to show?"
Peeps. That's a real godparent there.
Mm-hmm. What a shame. And she'll start like head down. The hag will sneer. And will use one of her sorcery points, because she is a sorcerer, to cast Eldritch Blast. Because yes, she is also a warlock. And because she is a what level warlock, how many can she do? 2. Both of these are going to Olabella. They are with disadvantage because of her cloak, so that is a 24 and a 22.
Ooh. They do not hit.
Oh!
She is a 29 armor class.
Holy fuck! Hell yeah! Okay, so both of those, like eldritch blasts fire off at you. There, this deep, like icy blue, and pretty much as Elliot is like one step down, you just move your head, and one goes flying past you and over Elliot's head, and the other one goes past the other side and over Elliot's head.
Can I just like point the weapon at said mother and be like, I've done this once, and I will do it again.
Elliot's going to get down over here and is going to start kind of like comforting them and try to get them to like stop crying and be like, no, it's okay. Mum's just busy at the moment. She'll be back in a second. And like, you're trying to have this very serious moment, and like the tiniest part of you can hear Ellie just being like, don't worry, we'll get you back home very soon. I know it's cold and sucks here, but it's fine. And that mean lady grabbed you. Isn't she ugly? Thank God she's not your grandma. Mm-hmm. And she is going to... She's not going to leave without you, but she is going to bring up a little tiny hut. So over here, there's just a little, like, dome that appears, that only people can get in if Elya lets them. And if she does leave, then the orb goes down. But, she's just going to chill in there with the kids. Warm up that little, like, circle space so that they're not freezing their asses off, because I believe you can change the temperature. Or the atmosphere is comfortable. So yeah, she's looking after them, making sure they don't get like frostbite. And with that, we'll go back to the top of the round with Olabella.
Let us see what I... How fast can she move? 30 feet. Okie dokie. 30 feet would be... there. But that's not close enough, is it? To... You know what? Okay, no. 30 feet to here. As a bonus action, we're gonna dash.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go here, hit her with the rapier as an action.
Alright, hell yeah.
For a 25.
25 does hit.
Sneak attack's not on. Ignore it.
It's not. However, you still do 40 points of damage.
I know this is going to cause an attack of opportunity, and I'm fine with that. Move back.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast Bolt from the Grave. Because we used our...
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because we used dash. So we can do that.
Absolutely.
That's how that works, isn't it? I believe. Yes, after you use your cunning action. Sweet. So I'd like to do the Bolt from the Grave. This one. 25 hit. I believe a 29 would.
Oh, absolutely.
Why is
it... I don't know why it's doing it either, but you do 67 points of damage.
Nice. That'll be the end of it.
Okay. The Hiag is going to... excuse me. He's going to do that. I should be able to do that first. So, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll go... I'll just put 25 in there as a reminder. But you see that she does cast a spell on herself.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. That is her action. Ba 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 ba. And then she is going to... Okay, I need that up. She throws her head back and lets out a howl. And as she does, you can hear the sound of growling coming from behind you in the direction that Elya went. And you can hear the sound of something like scratching and pretty much going absolutely apeshit in the direction. Do you look, or do you not care? It's up to you.
I care, but I trust Elya enough to look after the children.
Yeah. Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna put a... Oops, that's not the one. Let's do a very light blue over here. It is fairly big, but that is her turn. Elya is keeping an eye on you, and is holding a... How far away is she? 65. She's 80 feet away. She's holding a fireball to hit the hag if anything terrible happens to you. Just as a
Fair
backup.
enough.
She's using her staff, so it's not... Doesn't really cost her anything. Back to the top of the round is your turn.
Cool. I would like to drink a potion of invulnerability bonus action.
Fuck yeah.
Which just gives me resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
Hell yeah.
Cause like not, I'm just gonna do that one. Okay, let me see what the vestige can, because I know it can do different shit. Okay. No, that's a bonus action, that's fine. The monochrome image part of it, do you have to cast that as a bonus action or an action?
I'd say it'd be a bonus action.
I've already used my bonus action this one, so that's fine. We're gonna move back up, and we just got at her.
Hell yeah.
What's that to do?
Absolutely.
And that will be the end of the turn. Fucking sneak attack.
So you take 25 points of damage from hitting her.
Was it with resistant
Oh, to all damage. True.
to all damage, and then can I react to that?
Yeah. What would you be doing?
So I could like half and half the damage.
Oh no, you're immune to it, so you don't take anything.
Yeah,
That's what the potion does.
No, it's resistant. That's not immune. Resistance is half, isn't it?
Yes, that's true. Sorry.
But she is immune to necrotic damage specifically.
This is cold.
Okay, no.
Yeah, so it would be 25 halved to 13, halved again if you want to 7. Cool. So that's gone. Ah. Can you cooperate, character sheet? Okay, there we go. Sweet. So that happens as soon as you hit her. These icicles appear to try and catch the blade, and as it does, you swipe through it, and those icicles break off and start to head towards you to jab into your skin. You do manage to still deflect most of them, but there are a couple that just kind of scrape you. But yeah.
We good?
Yeah. Otherwise... Phew. And... I'm sorry, the little effects are really fun. I keep trying to remember to do them.
Right.
That's the end of your turn, so she is going to...
Wee.
Okay, how far was that? She's going to... Fast step. She's going to go over there.
Bitch.
There's an action. She's now concentrating. And she's going to use some more sorcery points to try and do some more Eldritch Blast towards you. That is a natural 1 and then a 15 because she has disadvantage because of your cloak.
Yep, none of it.
Yep. Again, they just fly straight past you.
The natural one is so funny. It's like
Right.
she just hit herself in the foot.
She gets distracted and she hits the side of like the staircase and it just blows up this bit there. And some of the rocks like pelt off and hit her in the face. And then she's going to come over here to get her dog to keep attacking this. And now that you're facing this direction, you can see that what she's summoned is a massive dog made of like frosted pretty much like frosted breath. You know, like you can breathe out and you can see your breath because it's really cold. It's basically a dog made of that. But it is still up and attacking the side of this dome that Elya's made. Yeah. Elya is going to...
Can I yell at Elya?
Mm-hmm.
Can I be like, just get them out of here! Come back for me!
Okay. In that case, she's going to use... her 10th level to teleport out. Which means that this goes away, and so does Elya. As...
And the babies.
I need to check something. Within the dome, you can cast a spell or move through it freely. All creatures are barred from it. Spells and other magical effects cannot extend through the dome or be cast through it.
You can cast in it.
I actually have no idea.
I feel like you could cast in it as long as you don't cast through it, right?
Yeah.
Like, teleportation is just like yourself and whoever else is around.
Yeah, okay. I would say so too. Yeah, so she does bamf out with the boobies. You can see that the hag does go to do a counterspell, but because Elya's inside the dome, it doesn't go through.
Aha, bitch.
Yeah.
Garrett.
The hag just lets out a massive scream as she turns her attention back to you. But it's your turn now.
Cool. Let's go. 60 feet? That's 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
I would like to cast Bolts of the Grave at the hag.
Absolutely, go for it.
Bolts from the Grave. 31.
Absolutely.
You know, And then as my actual action, I would like to attack the, what is it, a hellhound?
Pretty much, yeah.
With my rapier.
Go for it. I need to find out how much fucking
What
health
did
stuff.
you do?
Damn!
What the fuck? I tell you, this character is blessed most times. Take a photo of that again.
Oh.
I can't believe I did that twice. Sneak attack? Fuck off. And since I critted, I can...
Oh, why am I looking up the
You know-
stats? What do you... It doesn't have that much health.
Since I critted, I can... Can I do both? Can I re-roll a dice and add an extra dice? Is that how Piercer works?
Check it out.
Let me find it. Find it. Because I use a rapier and I assume there's piercing damage, otherwise why would I get this?
Oh my god, yeah. You can absolutely do it.
Okay, so... what is it? A D6? For the rapier?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
a
sorry.
D6
No, it's a D8.
A D8?
Yeah.
Wait, are they D8s in here? Let me see. No, they're D6s. It says 4d6 plus 8 plus 46. Yeah, they're D6s. There's two types of damage. There's a 46 D8 because magic.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That one is actually meant to be the D8. So, it's meant to be the other way around. So, the 4d6 is the necrotic stuff. And then the 3d8 is the rapier stuff. Because the rapier is a d8.
Okay, so the rapier is a D8.
Yeah, that's the main
Is
thing.
is the rapier the dex plus 2? Or is
Yes.
that the necrotic? Okay, I'll change that in here because it's the wrong way around.
It also might have been me when I did it years ago.
Yeah, it probably was. And
Uh-huh.
then the second damage is 4d6.
Yep, that's right.
Well, now that we know that.
Mm-hmm. How long now?
Okay.
Like 5 years later?
Okay,
It's our
I will
first
roll.
campaign.
No, that's fine. I roll 2d8.
Yes.
So that replaces the 1.
Okay.
And then that one's the extra.
Okay. Cool. You definitely kill it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. So that thing is absolutely gone.
Cool. I'm going to look at Mother Hag and be like, Yonic. With a smile on my face.
Hell yes. I need to have this on.
Ethan is redeeming shit.
Oh. Right. Sorry. Uncle.
He did one earlier, but I refunded it. Because it's the Preach the Mods one, which does all the sounds.
Yeah. That won't... It doesn't do that on the D&D one, sorry, bro. Stay hydrated. I'll do the Rumbus Bonk at the end of the stream.
That is the end of her turn.
Okay. She's gonna use her bonus action to go back up here. 5, 10, 15, 20... 30. Is gonna run up there and start, like, clawing at the ground. And start to just pretty much, like, hit the ground as hard as she can up there.
Bitch is crazy.
Oh my god, yes. She's then going to get out a dagger and cut across her own stomach. The blood will spill and start to fill up the cracks that line this area.
Bitch is definitely crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. As she's doing this, you're standing there at the end as the entire altar starts to shake. And as it does, it starts to crack and break apart. as she kind of like starts to drag herself forward. Blood just everywhere. She'll kind of point the dagger at you and like very like pitifully throw it at you. It doesn't get anywhere near you as it just kind of like skims the ground and then falls off down the steps. Just kind of slides to your feet at because of the ice.
Just throw it.
He dropped this.
Pretty much. Yeah, you drop this. Show what it's like to actually throw a fucking dagger.
Right. Everything starts to crack and break as the entire altar starts to fall apart, and you see a hand break apart the rest of the concrete. All of this area at the back starts to split off and open. So pretty much like that. And the hands are kind of throwing it back that way. All of it starts to crack and break around this area until it starts falling apart. Until you see a head. You see a figure sit up, kind of crack his neck, and then look down at where Layla is. You again. She starts to crawl towards him, letting out like pitiful cries as he just sits up, actually like cracks his neck, cracks his knuckles, and his wings extend out, still creaking and cracking as they're stretching for the first time in a while. Was this supposed to be good enough? It's all I could do, I'm sorry. Sorry isn't good enough. You've failed me once again. I grow tired. He reaches down, long pointed nails, and grabs her by the skull. Pointed nails just digging into the side of her as she gets lifted up into the air, dangling like a rag doll. It says he's holding her up to his face that he looks past and sees you. And who might you be?
Olabella?
And she's the one that stopped you the first time. She's holding her head and... Yes! It's all her fault!
Be fair, you did steal my children. Who are babies.
And where are they now?
Not here.
And he just kind of holds her back. I shall not waste my energy on you any longer. And he starts to squeeze. It's very slowly, just completely uninterested, as blood starts to drip down her body and onto the altar. As it drips onto the altar, he just makes a disgusted face. Your incompetence is immeasurable. He pops her head. He throws her body towards you as she like fumbles down and lands at your feet next to the dagger she threw at you.
I just give her a little kick.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Hello. He leans forward towards you, the concrete moving beneath him. And what is it that you want?
Nothing.
That you had such purpose previously.
Yes. But now that has been fulfilled. So now I want for nothing.
You hold such loathing for that woman.
Yes. I'm not sad to see her dead.
Perhaps
Also
you...
sad that I couldn't finish her myself, but you know, dead's dead.
What if we made a deal?
Oh, no thank you.
Are you sure you'd be able to kill her yourself right here, right now?
I already did it once, that's enough.
A shame. Well, at least I'm free from whatever this was. How do you plan on getting back to your plane?
Walking, maybe a bit of flying.
He starts to chuckle, and it does rumble the ground. You mortals are funny. Well, he looks down at the body, pure disgust. Those of you with competence, at least.
Yeah, she wasn't much of a competent mother either.
Ah, that is your bond. You differ
Yeah.
so much.
I mean, probably what happens when your mother pretty much tortures you and your entire siblings for pretty much your whole lives. She killed her dad too, so...
Well,
And look where it got her. Nowhere.
are you sure there is nothing I can offer you?
Nope, I'm good.
As he starts to lean forward, going to say something else, you just have like a tap on your shoulder. Look, her rights here. No means no.
Bye!
Elliot just waves as she puts her arm around you. You both just teleport out. You hear before you leave just...
That's probably the most exciting interaction he's had in fucking forever.
forever. As you both arrive back to your bedroom, Kaz is sitting on the bed with both of the babies, kind of just like rocking them as they are like happily giggling as you both arrive back to your home. Kaz looks up at you. Actual Kaz this time.
Not Hag Cass.
Not Hag Kaz, no.
Hagaz, if you will.
Hagaz.
Hagaz.
Good timing. I will say when Elya arrived the first time without you, that was terrifying.
That was my fault.
Both of the children, like, notice that you're there and start making, like, grabby hands towards you.
Hi, babies.
They both just start giggling as you hold on to both of them. You and Kaz sitting on your bed together, just holding the two of them. Elya starts to, like, kick off her boots as she goes over to you and starts to prestidigitate your wings. As one of the children are like making grabby hands for one of the bloody wings, and she's like, "Oh no, gross."
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. As you guys all sit in your little space, Kaz does lean over to you, putting his head on yours. So, hopefully no more run-ins with the mother-in-law.
No, she's very much dead. The person she awoke, not so much.
Person she awoke?
Big blue dude. Kept asking me if I wanted to make a deal. I said no, of course.
Oh, I'm glad you said no. As Elya's just like folding up a couple of the blankets and like heating them up a little bit because they're frozen cold, she puts them over the children and is like, "Oh yes, that would have been the Prince of the Fifth. He would have been very weak. He won't be awake for long."
He laughed. I can add that to my resume. Made the 5th Prince of Hell laugh.
Who are you going to be handing that resume to? What's up from an immortal empress?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just drop it in conversation randomly with someone. They'll be like, well, I did this and I did that. And I can be like, well, you know, I made the 5th Prince of Hell laugh. You know how some of the nobles are. They're still a bit stealthy.
My god, yes. I will say I will not miss that. I will miss this, though. She kind of is like holding... Well, one of the children is like holding onto her fingers. She's just kind of like playing with them.
And we will miss you.
Oh, of course you will.
Who else is fast enough to try and catch me?
Maybe Loverboy. But he can't fly.
Only if I let him.
I'm working on it. We are gonna miss you, though, Elya. And it's not gonna be for a couple of weeks, right? You're not leaving right now, are you? Don't you dare, you just got back from hell. Don't worry, Loverboy, Jesus. Better hang around for a little bit longer. Just to make sure that you pull your head in. Like, flicks him on the forehead, and he smiles at her. I'll be nearby, at least. You won't see me, but... if a bird shits on your head, you know it's me.
She's going to spy on us. Maybe she'll visit you in your dreams. They'll probably be nightmares, but you know.
And you say in their dreams that Elya and Kaz just go, ugh, at the same time.
They're like, it's disgusting.
Okay, well, how about we go for a swim? And he's like chucking the kids up and like catching them, and they're like giggling away. As he does, he's throwing up. I forget what her name is, but the girl's the one that has the wings. So
Yeah,
he's
I believe so.
Wait, I have this open.
I believe
Azuran.
it's that way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Azuran has the wing.
Yeah, Azuran has the wings. As he's kind of like throwing her up, she does have like the tiniest little wings, and as he's doing that, her little wings, like where she's in the air, just start to like flap rapidly. And he catches her again, and then he does it again. And after like the fourth time, she does actually start hovering a little bit. And Kaz is like, "Ah, my child!" And she starts like hovering there, and then goes, "Meow." And he goes and dives to catch her. Zillus is absolutely cracking up at this.
Why do I feel like there was like a period of time where one of the flying children started flying and all they were doing was nosediving anywhere, so if someone came to the castle, all they would see would be someone trying to like nosedive to catch the kid.
Yes, absolutely. Kaz just managed to catch her without Azuran hurting herself. And you do end up going to take the children for like a warm bath and everything like that to make sure they're all warmed up properly, and then chucking them to bed. Kaz does check on the both of them constantly because Azuran has now figured out that hovering is fun. As you and Elya just kind of out in the hallway, as you just hear from the distance another thud. I got her! And Elya is sitting up on the rail and just laughs. So how many more are you going to have? Do you think there'll be twins every time?
I don't know. I think I could go for one. Done.
Okay.
Well, it's an even number, right?
Okay, that's fair. Unless it turns out to be triplets.
Oh, don't say that. I think Kaz might blow a gasket.
But wouldn't it be fun if the next three all had wings? He can't exactly split himself into four to catch them.
No, but it would be funny to watch him try.
He'd get very good at throwing pillows.
Yes.
I believe it.
Or, just invest in a wand with feather fall.
Oh, yes, you can get rings for that.
Yeah.
Yes. As long as you promise me that you will tell them all about their great Auntie Elya.
Who else am I gonna tell them about?
I don't know, but they won't be as great as I am.
Of course they won't be. No one else was like, hey, yep, let's go to hell.
I mean... Look, we went to Pandemonium, we went to Limbo, and we went to Acheron. Now we went to Hell. What else can we add to the list? I'm joking, shut the fuck up.
I think the last step is godhood.
Well, I'll beat you there.
I'll be along. When the time is right.
I know. You're going to do great things for this entire planet.
I hope most people see it that way.
It's about time that they had a level-headed person in the noble ranks. Not just greedy and Entirely egotistical. There's too many of them.
Oh. I have to.
I cut out the last part, sorry.
And I have to deal with them?
I mean, they're making scry orbing a thing. So you don't have to deal with them in person.
Unless they decide to come all the way here.
But that is when having kids is a very good out. Because you can just say, oh, hold on, baby's crying.
Very true.
Exactly. You can also stick Kaz on them. He'll be far too nice, and they'll get uncomfy.
Which is even funnier to watch.
It so is.
They just don't know what to do with them. I swear he does it on purpose.
I hope so. It would be funny. Actually, I don't know if he's aware he's doing it.
I mean, he's not as stupid as he looks. Or acts.
Okay, he's not as stupid as he acts. We'll stick with that. What? Do you want me to admit that your husband is attractive?
Sorry, my phone just went off.
It's okay.
You can. I'm not insecure about that fact.
No. I don't care. What do you think? I'm a lesbian.
And women are also attractive.
My god, yes.
What am I gonna do if, like, one of my kids is lesbian and you're not here to teach them about the lesbian rights?
I don't know, I'll write a handbook. You can pass it on.
You know, that would actually be quite handy.
You know that that's going to be a horrible idea, you know that, right?
It'd be funny, though.
Oh my god, yes.
I'd be like, oh, you're great, Elya. You're great, Aunt Elya. Left this in case this ever happens. You know she was a lesbian too.
Okay. I mean, hey, it can't be as graphic as those angel books that we saw in hell.
I mean, the imp just had a fetish, I guess.
I mean, hey, I'm all for knowing what you like. Good for you.
I thought it was honestly going to be bells.
I was going to ask, how do you objectify a bell? But I don't want to know the answer to that.
Yeah, you.
No. I saw you try to answer that. How dare you?
I mean, I have an answer for that, but you don't want to know, so I will not say.
Fine. God damn it. I think we have a little bit more time before the sun sets. Do you want another race?
Yes, and then I should probably deal with
True. 3, 2, 1, go! And she falls back off the balcony.
So one dive.
Hell yes. And that is where we'll end our one shot. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yee.
It was so good. You did so much.
My god, yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, yeah, Baba Yaga had like 12,000 health.
Jesus.
Yeah, you were never gonna kill her.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How much did we even get her down to, though? That I'm curious about. It can't have been that much.
Let me calculate. You got her down by 1,153 hit points.
That was fuck all.
It was between two of you, not bad.
I mean, both powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But Jesus.
Oh yeah. But yeah, they went to hell. Who knows?
What the hell?
Maybe hell too. Electric Boogaloo.
Hell 2 comes to you.
Hell yeah.
The
I mean,
first Prince of Hell was like, who was that random mortal?
yeah.
Who made me laugh? Let's go find them. They didn't want a deal. I need to find something to make them make a deal.
Absolutely. My god. A good time. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you have had a good weekend and have a good birthday tomorrow. When you actually age.
I will. I know. Not until like 17 past 11 at night or something.
Oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yep.
But I will catch you later. Have good.
Good. You too.
Bye.
Ah.
And that's our one shot. They went to hell and they survived. I have no idea if it was actually going to end in a fight with Levistus. It was kind of 50-50. But they were still very fun. I will do the rhombus bonk. Because we must. Let me pull up this so I can turn it down. Alright. Rhombus bonkus. That wasn't a bad bonk. It was pretty good. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But otherwise, Wednesday will be Dragon Age Inquisition, and I think we're not playing next week either, so I might be doing a random stream. Who knows, maybe we'll do more world building for Kanara. We got stuff to do. But yeah, have good y'all. Have been bonked! Yes, you have. Congratulations. But yeah, have good y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll catch you later. Bye!